I'm not going to do anything with that information.
I love with my friends, they just, they'll just say something like in public and not realizing how loud they're being or something.
That's me every time. Ask Lamar. Look at all these fat tits and fat. Anyway, he's like, you're going to get beat up. Let's be quiet. I know. I meant that in the nicest way.
Of course,
hall. A bunch of rednecks. It was scary.
You're Mr. Nice Guy.
Lamar was like, do you guys have an open mic? Do you guys have an open mic here?
All right.
But this does look good because we both got
Turn that one on.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure it's on.
It looks like our
There you go.
Christmas card.
Welcome to
7
degrees of funny.
Woo, that was perfect.
Podcast.
Want to try that one more time?
Yeah, we can.
Sure.
Yeah.
Let's go. Good.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to
7
degrees
of
funny
podcast.
All right, yeah. That was. We'll get in there.
That couldn't have gone any better.
Podcast. Podcast. What is this?
Who cares? That's implied, I guess.
We've done so well that someone actually wants to come do a podcast with
I'm
us.
excited. Our first guest.
Yeah.
Zach Van Gestel.
We're super excited.
Pitch me, I'm dreaming. How do you feel, Zach?
Good, man. I would feel less good if you had your legs spread open, but I'm glad it's contained.
I like to feel like a beta cuck sometimes in between two of my best buds.
Yeah.
I really am in heaven. I could die happy, man. I said that on the last podcast, but I really mean it this time. Look better than my kids being born. Truly. And I love you guys.
We talked about the open mic on that. The Jersey guys came into town Monday night. Yes, it was a great room until the Jersey guys left, and then the funny comics, the really funny comics went up. You had Zach going up, Carson going up.
Yeah.
So the Jersey guys, were they comics? They were there just like...
It was like a New Year's resolution thing. That's what was sold to me.
Oh, right. The guys who had never done comedy before.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were comics. I do know they were all handsome. They all had...
So they weren't comics.
Well moisturized faces.
What do you call
really
Derek
jeans.
then?
And really tight jeans.
They were well moisturized. That's what you remember.
And they were not trying to be likable. And I wanted to see it work. It almost worked. The last guy started off real cocky, real good, kind of like an Andrew Dice Clay almost, except for less funny and then he tried some experimental, like non-funny stuff. We've all been there.
This is like experimental comedy where it doesn't make you laugh.
Yeah, we pretend like we're not trying to make you laugh. That's incidental. But anyway, it didn't end as well as it started. But for a first time, I really do think it was great. And then he just shit on Pensacola and specifically Seville, and I'm like, oh man. Okay.
I mean, Seville ain't that great.
No.
The most famous part of Seville is called the Skank Tank.
Wow.
Oh, is that what they call the dance floor?
Yeah. That's what was presented to me.
Oh, I've dived into there a few times.
I've seen Zach there. He says he's afraid to talk to girls, but see him in the skank pit.
Well, that's what's great about the skank.
Or in New Orleans.
Yeah. He had fun in New Orleans, buddy.
You get enough drinks in me, I can talk to pretty much anybody who looks like me.
It was a carbon copy. Y'all both had
carbon as in like she was black?
A little darker copy of him at the High Home Lounge with me and Lamar look over.
My shadow was following me.
It's very, very true. Both had Jacques Cousteau, like teeny
rolled up
over the ears.
Yeah.
Both had cool hipster
same
outfit.
color and everything.
Yeah, same. She had a lighter mustache. I think. Anyway, she was a very lovely person. I don't remember your name, but you're great. I don't think it was a comic.
I wasn't trying to hit on her really.
No,
We were just
I
having a
know.
good time talking.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, y'all. And y'all were like, we gotta get out of here.
It must have been an easy conversation.
If I wore,
I don't remember
like
what was
talking
said.
to yourself.
My head's so big. If I wore a teeny beanie like that, I would look like one of Lamar's. What are those called?
Pop figure.
Pop figures. Yeah, I got little ears, a big head like a hippopotamus. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you pull it off. I'm not being no homo.
Yeah, I got a little head. It's fine.
So what else? What else? So had you didn't see? Yeah, I feel like I didn't hate these guys, but when I saw them shit on Pensacola, and with such confidence, I looked around at the guys that were like me, going up 26th and 27th or whatever it was.
Yes, we were way down there.
We were all, at least, if not writing down jokes that we're about to do about these guys, then we were thinking them in our head, and just in a good way.
Carson killed too.
Carson
as soon as
killed.
they left, Carson Carson killed, Compton killed.
I was like, New Jersey. Right?
Compton got off on somebody farting.
Oh my
Somebody
God.
farted. We got it on video.
You farted.
Olivia
Have a good night.
Cersei, she said she got it on video. It was
Yeah.
real loud. I don't know if she's kidding, but I want to get it and clip it. I won't post. I won't
I'm
tag
still
anybody.
giggling, fried.
I missed it. Me and Carson smoked a cigarette, so we walked around.
I've
the
never
front.
heard anyone fart in the audience at a fucking show. That was great.
And it was right at the end of a huge laughter. There was the little bit of silence when he was about to start talking.
That's perfect. That's why we need to record everybody's set every week. Somebody needs to be a nerdy like AV dude. They still have those.
Yeah.
I'll pay you.
Yeah. So if you're out there and you want to,
Be like an ultimate fan.
if you want
get paid
to
nothing.
intern for us,
Yeah, I'll pay you a little bit. Zach will probably suck your dick. He'll give you a meal. His wife cooks good. We all have something to bring to the table. is what I'm
only
saying.
if you look like me will I suck your dick.
So
Or lick your
how
pussy.
about now?
That's right.
What?
How about now?
Oh, okay. Well, that's an insult.
Oh.
Just saying. I thought we looked alike.
The
Yeah,
tension
the
is
shirts,
palpable. in here.
We're wearing the same fucking color
I
undershirt
know.
too. This is.
I feel like I'm in a Christmas card with my brothers.
We
I
didn't
never
plan
had.
this. Let's just be very clear. We did not plan this.
In the background, it looks like a cool Christmas card, like from some comic. Christmas. Just hey.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, this will be our Christmas card this year. We'll just do a screen grab.
Yeah.
And this is interesting for just us, but I'm fine with that. How do you guys feel?
Speaking of those guys who like that was their New Year's resolution to do comedy in February. Did they? Why they have
What
to?
a fucking douche.
I think they spent a month preparing their sets.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's
Hey,
good.
can I just say, like, I'm trying to be mature about this, but can I say, and I think I speak for all three of us here, fuck those guys and fuck New Jersey. All right, well, anyway, I'm a hater, though.
Yeah.
I think sometimes when you shit on I'm not even from Florida, but when you shit on my home turf with all my funny buddies,
Hey, I got no beefs with New Jersey.
me either. I love it. And I talked to those guys. By the way,
You hear that?
disclaimer.
New Jersey booked me in Lamar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We won't bring him. We won't even mention it.
Yo, how's your mother, you prick?
We should go to their hometown and do poorly at an open mic.
Yeah.
They'll
That's
show
the
'em.
ultimate revenge.
You know where y'all should be? Florida. And we do it in a
Yeah.
terrible accent.
We've got sharks, we've got old Jewish people, whatever you need.
We've got your worst people that live here and now are in Pensacola for some reason.
That's
You ever
right.
seen a crackhead? We got crackheads with tans. Come down.
Right. Not to mention bath salts, people eating your faces off.
Yeah.
Florida's wild. It's always fun. We got strip clubs.
It's always fun.
There's always something new. The
Oh yeah,
energy.
a little girl died in a sand pit today. That was pretty cool. That was in Fort
Ooh,
Lauderdale.
Oh, somebody died?
Dude, okay, this is sorry to bring it down, but
no.
a
That's hilarious.
little girl died. She was digging a like sand pit at the beach and it collapsed in on her.
Jesus, I saw
I didn't
that.
look up-
Oh,
I didn't
I
look
saw
up-
that. That was
yeah.
like an alert on my news.
She was from Jersey.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, hey, I say good riddance.
You're
then.
not supposed to
I'm
fucking
just
dig
kidding.
holes at the beach anyway. Stop digging holes.
Hey, I hope
Yeah.
I hope that wasn't one of those guys' little sisters. Seriously, I wish it would have been one of those
Talk
guys.
about digging a hole you can't get out of.
Zach is dug. This is edgier than I wanted it to be, guys. We're talking about killing Jersey kids.
You know,
I'm just kidding.
she should have built a castle. I mean, what are you doing, dude?
I blame the parents.
Obviously, you teach your kid to do a New Year's resolution first time.
Teach your
Mike, in
kid to
fucking
dig
February. He's
steps
a
out. Don't be a
he's
fucking moron.
regretful son, or probably. Yeah.
You know, if that kid was open carrying a gun, this never would have happened.
That's what Texas says. I think it's right.
We allow that in
You
Florida.
shoot yourself out of a fucking hole.
We don't need to dig. We'll just shoot our way out of this hole.
Now that's obviously horrible.
That's a good analogy.
Damn, I wonder how deep was the hole and how lazy were the parents? Did the parents even try to dig the kid out? Like
I didn't look into
how
the details.
if the kid is little enough to be digging
I love that if Zach would have had
a hole big enough for that kid to get swallowed up.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a hole to have a grown human being dig out.
I don't know, man.
And if,
I don't
if
know.
you pulled out like a spreadsheet on why that was not the case, you would be the creepiest guy in the world.
What do you
did
mean?
If you had research, well, actually,
Oh,
I
yeah.
big cognitive map where this girl's last seen, and it was like it might be Zach. I think he's the one.
I'm the one who found her.
Hey, it checks out.
You're the
I'm just
one
saying,
that-
with the mustache, it kind of checks out.
You're the
Like, I
one
love
that
it.
claps the first half. Huh?
My
You were like, I wonder what'll happen if I just
Yeah.
on this side of her little sandcastle, and
We had an oxygen hole for her. It was I don't know. No, man.
it's like lighting a fire in a national forest. You just kind of run and hope no one sees you.
Yeah.
I mean, the irony of it all is that she has to get dug out of the hole to be put into another one.
It's so true. Hey, out there, that's irony, folks. Alanis Morissette had it wrong.
I'm looking at the
sorry.
facts.
That's
What if they
ironic.
cremated her and had like a beach ceremony?
Oh
and then
my
put her
God.
back
Oh.
into- It was
She's
her
al-
favorite place,
she
dude.
already-
It was her favorite
That's
place.
so poetic. What do you think? That's poetic.
Yeah,
justice.
yeah,
Janet
that's
Jackson.
that's the poetry I like.
I like it with fat asses, and preferably black. For me, I don't speak for you guys. I just like big black asses or a little sauce on it.
okay.
I don't know
Okay.
not any particular. Let's move it on to
You
Bruce
just
Lee or
threw
whatever
me
we were
off,
talking
bro.
about.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
You just
It's
threw
cool.
me off.
We'll start talking about.
I was just like,
Yeah, I forgot. I thought somebody
you
said
hear the
big
accent say
asses.
black, and you just kind of like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I know. I feel like I have to.
Not even like black sweater. Don't even say black. I got a black hoodie on.
Being
You're
from
like,
Mississippi, I have to feel like I gotta earn y'all's trust by being funny before I can say anything with this accent. What do you feel, Zach?
I feel like
just no cameras.
Yeah, it's fine. Your accent doesn't bother me so much as like going from the topic of a dead girl to a big fat black ass.
Yeah, not flat. Don't misquote
Oh,
me.
yeah. yeah. You hear that, Mississippi?
There's a lot of fat, pretty asses in Mississippi. Black, white. I'm into
Like,
any.
you're like, I don't speak for every.
You did. That's not what you were
I
saying.
know, but I like a nice.
Don't go back.
I don't go back. I like dark
That's the
meat.
same.
I always kind of have, but my lineup looks like a Benetton ad. There's like
Your lineup.
my lineup of my last relationship.
Oh, your sexual
yeah.
endeavors.
No, I don't have. I'm not a one night stand guy. I have to fall in love. I do. It's not a fucking bit.
And he falls in love every night with
But
each girl he meets.
sometimes I fall in love with one or two. I have in the past.
In the same night.
Yeah. I don't know.
Have you said I love you?
Like-
Have you said I love you on the first night meeting a girl?
If I loved her, I have.
Not in a. So you have.
It's only one or two, and I do, and I still haven't slept with them, and I don't even want to because I think it would fuck it up.
Love at first night.
Oh, I just want to hold their hand or something, like for real.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, eventually maybe get a hand job, but if I love them and we go date for months, like I think sex fucks it up, and it's hard for me not to have sex. And when I tell a girl that, they want to fuck sooner. But I mean it sometimes. What do you feel? You never done that?
That's so good.
I said it on my
It's hard for me
podcast.
not to have sex, and that line always works.
No, what do you don't want?
Try it. Have you not?
I have
That's
not.
what he said.
I have not. You know what? I kind of hate having sex.
It's gonna be weird though, unless it's not weird, and then I'll just want to move right into an exclusive relationship.
Okay.
I wish I
You
didn't
like to
want
jump
that.
straight, like
So if I love them,
meet you, love you, sex, relationship, all in the same
I
day
just
is
like
like
to-
the
I like to
preferred
be-
Break
method.
up at the
No,
end.
I don't on purpose, but they get mad about the shit that they used to like. Like I'm spontaneous, adventurous, I'm passionate. They like that shit I break.
Yeah.
Poems and creative, but then they hate that shit a year later. It's a bit, but it's true. It's like I'm not false advertising. Why'd you sign on?
Yeah, I gave you everything up front. I told you I
Yeah.
loved you on the first day.
Yeah, it's like a job interview. Well, it is. It's like, here's what I feel. Here's what I expect of you. Can you get with it? All right, let's get with it. And then they can for about a year with me. And look, I'm no easy pill to swallow, but you knew that. I was doing comedy, doing open mic and working all the time. Yeah, I don't have time for a pretty fat ass.
No, you
work.
don't have time for that shit.
I don't. I
You-
wish I did.
You need to be focused on comedy, and
Man, that's the only thing I'm focused
you need to
on.
be focused on getting your car out of storage,
It's
dude.
only been-
Out of the.
This is the fourth
This
week.
is my favorite tale of Derek.
Yeah. I got a semi-new GMC Yukon Denali hybrid, pearl white, loaded out. Love it. It
The
gets good
license
gas.
plate number?
I don't know the license plate
Okay.
number. We can look it up from the tax assessor's office, but I have a parking management looking for it. It turns out there's hundreds of covered parking garages within a 2-mile radius downtown.
And he forgot which one he parked in.
And I was drinking Diet Pepsi all night. We smoked a little cigarettes. We smoked a little cigarettes and drank a little Diet Pepsi. But the Pepsi part's true. The other part's not. And thank God I did comedy at a open mic. I did well. That's all that's important. But then some comics from Bill gave me a ride back to a comedy guy's house. Anyway, it's still missing. I've probably incurred a lot of.
We're like
costs.
we don't want you to.
Are they gonna find it, or do you think they're
know.
just gonna rack up a bill?
I don't know,
Is this
Lamar,
like a
but the
scheme?
important part is, guys, that I paid my daughter the immediate day after $200 to go to another paid show that me and Zach did.
Yeah.
At a
What a great show
redneck
that was.
bar. And
That was awesome.
It's all about comedy. I'll figure out the Denali later. I've been doing regular shows since then, so I think it's.
You're
like
you're in denial about where your car is.
I love it. Can I reuse that? If you don't use that, I'm going.
How could I? I mean, that's not my story. I remember.
What do you drive?
What do I drive? I don't know what I drive, but I know where it's at.
Zach saw me come in my 19-year-old daughter's.
Whoa! That's
Let's stop it there. Let's stop it there.
F-150.
Let's stop it.
I came to the comedy show in my 19-year-old daughter's F-150.
dude.
I didn't even mean
I know
it
we're
like
fucking
that.
around, but come
I
on,
didn't
it's your
even mean
daughter.
it like that. That was hilarious, though. No, but yeah, and thank God I came because Zach and all my other buddies got to see me eat shit also,
Bro,
in front of some fucking horrible people. They weren't. Great.
It's weird. It's weird. Like, I've been to shows with a horrible crowd, but that one was just completely indifferent. They were having a pool tournament while we were playing. We were playing. They had a serious thing going on.
They did. We were double booked.
Where was it at?
What was it called?
Pensacola.
The Shack.
The Shack.
Yeah.
And I remember the Shack. There was some lady that said, "If there's somebody with a gold Buick, you need to move it. It's in the fucking way." And
I hope you got good insurance because I don't know what the fuck that she
I
meant by
don't know
that.
what these bar owners' image of like a comedy show is, because like our image is like, hey, everyone's being quiet in a dark room. There's
paying attention,
laughing, hopefully.
And everyone else's
so
image is, hey, we're doing anything else we want to do, and it's just some guy trying to get our attention. That's what we actually want.
You're basically your background noise.
Yeah, background noise. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is insane. It's like people think that hiring a band and hiring a comic are the same thing sometimes, and it's not at all.
Yeah. I remember I got a shot of you when you weren't looking, a candid shot. It was good. I posted on my stories of you like writing your set list and like going over like you would at a real like cool,
show.
Good. It was a real good show, and I told Aaron I'd do any one other one that he fucking had. I mean it, but sometimes it beats like that. You're double booked.
The guy,
you gotta make the best of it. Yasha fucking did. He did the best of the shit eaters next to you. Then I did last. Tony Burkett did well, just narrating.
Well, Tony did it the right way, where he said the material doesn't matter anymore. Yes. I'm going to talk about what's happening in the room, hoping to get someone's attention.
And it did.
Oh man,
the guy was doing physical comedy. Yeah, the guy. Once the pool guys found out it was all about them, they were like doing.
They were doing trick shots.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, he was like, "You probably don't want to make that shot, sir. Are you sure about that, sir? You're 100% sure."
What if that won him the game?
Yeah.
Like,
I think
shit, dude.
It won somebody the game, or they were real animated. I said, "Man, Tony, you got this show back on the tracks. The last 3 minutes of it.
You got the show back on the tracks,
right,
and then it ended."
It's better to go out on a good note. But it was just an hour and a half, 2 hour bad note, which was me. And no, I'm just kidding.
No, man,
it was fun.
I love it.
I love Aaron. I'll do any show by Aaron, by you. I'll suck y'all's dicks while I'm doing it, whatever. I just will do any time in front of a microphone, but he's my friend too.
Yeah.
I have 3 microphones right here, and you're doing time in my
I know, that's why I could do a podcast all day.
Are we getting paid?
Long.
Are we getting paid?
We'll talk about that later. Hey, what do you consider?
An exposure. Your penis being exposed.
There you go. Ooh, I got all this cum in my pocket.
Can I talk about cum on Twitch? Okay,
probably not.
Okay. Not kids cum though. All right, let's move it along. Zach asked me.
Hey, this isn't because of the kids thing. Can I take a bathroom break?
This is my last day.
Yeah.
Is that okay if I
It's my last day.
We're comics. Yeah, you can pay.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
What?
Would it fuck up the flow if I pee?
No.
Yeah, we're only a 30-minute podcast, so
okay. How much longer we got?
We got probably like 5 minutes.
I'll move the camera up.
This could be good. This is actually good. We're like 33 minutes in.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good.
We're cut it.
Yeah.
All right, hey.
We got to get to Mobile anyway, so
gotta
we're
get
going
the
to.
Mobile, going to Bo Hayden's, Ryan Deacle, and Matt Johnson's Mike downtown Mobile.
Yes.
On Mobile.
I love Ryan Deacle and Matt Johnson. They're some funny
Right
dudes.
at the last minute, you're professional. What happened?
What?
No, I'm talking to you.
About what?
Right at the last minute, you're professional.
Yeah.
You're like, you can name
Oh, yeah.
you can.
Because I'm doing an impression of my dad.
Oh.
That's right. Stop by downtown, beautiful downtown Mobile, Alabama for Bo Hayden's tonight at 8 o'clock. It's going to be lit. There's going to be tits, hopefully. No drug references at all whatsoever, but it's a fun time. You can buy beer. You can order Domino's from the bar. Great barmaids, great bar staff, great arcade games. That's right. Bo Hayden's downtown Mobile.
You can order Domino's from the bar.
That's right. That's right. Brought to you by 7 Degrees of Funny podcast. We're not funny yet, but we know people, and we've opened for people who've opened for funny people.
Oh, we should talk about the roast battle. Start talking about it now.
Yeah, do it.
April
Plug
19th. April 19th, roast battle in Foley at
Foley.
the Office Lounge. That's gonna
Office
be.
Lounge.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun.
And that's in Foley.
Foley.
Watch people get offended.
Yeah, it
Hopefully. The Office Lounge in beautiful Foley, Alabama. Watch
$200 prize.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay. $200. What?
Wah, wah.
Spit take.
Yeah, that's like a comedian's like, I don't know, monthly paycheck.
Yeah.
No, I can finally be 100.
Hey, trying to
I
give the
love it.
comedian some respect around here.
Yeah, that's a good booty.
That's awesome.
That's a good booty. We were talking about good black booties. That's a good bounty of money for winning a roast.
We'll start. We'll put a tip jar out next time because we only do it for $5. It's a $5
I think
show.
we should put just a tip jar
And
out.
then-
We all
and then we'll
the
put
tips
it-
of our
no.
penises in.
$5 show, and
I
then
got
we'll
5-inch
put
dick
tip jar out, and then we'll probably and then split that amongst the judges because the judges don't
Yeah.
get paid.
Okay.
The only people that can get paid are the roasters
Yeah.
most of the time.
Can
I
can
normally break
co-host
even.
with that.
Huh?
Can I co-host with you or no?
Yeah,
Just
April
let me be
19th.
in
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Good.
You want to judge?
I would love to judge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll put you down as a judge.
Good.
All right.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
April
Patrick will be there.
19th.
Yeah.
Patrick will be there.
Good.
Maybe I don't
Patrick
know.
Simon,
I'll
we'll see.
ask.
William Perry will be there.
William Perry has signed up as a
Good-looking and
roaster.
funny William Perry. I thought he was a jerk. I thought he was the wrong guy.
Okay,
when I
come
roasted
on.
him.
Oh my
I'm
God.
He's not that guy. They
He's
grabbed
a-
Josephine's butt that time. Or
No,
slapped
that
him.
was
He's another
that was
good-looking-
Tiger Woods,
Yeah, that was
dude.
Tiger Woods. I thought it was him. So when I found out I was roasting a nice guy, it was way better. I
Yeah,
lost
Will
the
Perry
roast,
is so
but he was
nice.
So nice. He beat me in the roast.
He's like one of the nicest guys.
Yes. Shout out Will Perry. I think we gave William Perry his flowers. We've been
Yeah,
riding
yeah.
William Perry
Good.
for long enough.
So anyway,
Thanks
that's
for having me, guys.
to you,
Hey,
Will Perry.
it's been
Thanks.
fun.
Thanks.
7 degrees.
Oh,
7 degrees of funny.
Right, boom, boom. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I don't care. That was fucking good.